What's up, guys? Back here, live in Master Duel, Spectate Saturdays for you guys. Top 5 matchups that are not loner decks, because I did a little digging from one of the loner decks. Turns out that Psychic Loner has lost out cards. So we got the top 5 matchups in terms of real duelists that are not loner decks. If you can do better, we want to see some of your replays from the future episodes of Spectate Saturdays. First matchup, Red Dragon Archfiend taking on Ice Barriers. Perspective view of Red Dragon Archfiend. Galal style Red Rising, Galal style Curry Belt, Kui Belt. The Royal Red Supernova, courtesy of the login promos. And with his hand, pretty good start. Real Normal Soul Resonator, getting Obsessive Uvia Loop because apparently Bone Archfiend already in hand. Foolish the Crimson, Synchro into Red Rising, Reborn Crimson, get out 2 more Resonators being Vision and Synchron, Synchro into Scarred, Vision for Crimson Gaia, Synchro into Hot Red Abyss, Synchron getting Vision, Scarred for OG RDA, Dissipator, Uvia Loop, Banish, bring it back to hand, Banish to Special, 2 Dark Dragons of course, Gaia for Earthbound Red Nova, Banish, send RDA for Red Nova Dragon, and pass over. Raigeki, negate it with Hot Red Abyss, Revealer, discard Zuijin, Dissipator, shuffling back off from own banished, so was the case. Destroy that monster, so Ghost Ogre. Revealer for Georgius, Crimson Gaia, bring back Scarred, bring back Revealer, Lancia, banish, negate the attack, courtesy of Red Nova Dragon, come on back, Lancia, Trishula on steroids, the level 11, and pass back to RDA. Synchro into Despian Lulu Willilith, Lancia, Dissipator being Ghost Ogre again, Special Georgius, Crimson Gaia, Georgius, Lancia, Hot Red Abyss, negating Georgius, Trishula, that is a win, which means missing the timing. Red Dragon Archfiend comes back, boost, book everything, off from Crimson Gaia, RDA, destroy all defenses, and Red Dragon Archfiend wins over Ice Barriers. Wow. And then the deck list for you guys. Effect Veiler, 3 Ash, 1 Bell, 2 Fuelos, 1 Lancia, 3 Bestials, Magnuma, Druid's Worm, Baldrake, in terms of hand traps, Talent, 3 Imperm, 1 Impulse, and I suppose you could say that the hand trap version of Bestials can be searched out off from the 2 Bestial Lubellion and then the 1 Brandy Regain, courtesy of Bestial Lubellion. Now, Earthbound Red Dragons. Synchron, Crimson, 2 Vision, 3 Soul Resonator, along with the 2 Resonator Calls, Red Lotus King Flame Crime, Wandering King Wildwind, just 1, Obsessive Uvia Loop, 2 Bone Archfiend, 3 Earthbound Prisoner Stone Sweeper, and 1 Earthbound Immortal Red Nova. Raigeki, Foolish Burial, glossed out by the way, 3 Crimson Gaia, Red Rain, Iron Thunder, and Red Zone. Extra deck consists of 2 Red Rising Dragon, one of which is glossed out, Kui Belt, glossed out, Red Dragon Archfiend, Void Ogre Dragon, Beals of the Diabolic Dragons, Scarred, Hot Red Abyss, Hot Red Bane, Baron, Bestial Dispater, Chaos Angel, Red Nova Dragon, Red Supernova Dragon, Despian Lulu Walilith. Matchup number 2, Yubel versus Millennium. The perspective view of Yubel. Royal Loving Defender Forever, glossed out Phantoms, and with his hand, beyond beautiful on the Royal Samsara D Lotus and glossed out Pyrrhay map. So let's see where this is gonna go. Real Normal, Etherbarrel, Fire to Imperm, Simplified Game State. Royal Spirit, nice. Opening, grabbing glossed out Dark Beckoning Beast. Real Normal, getting another opening. Double summon, being Samsara D Lotus. Another Royal Spirit, Royal Nightmare Pay. Oh my gosh. Kill off Spirit of Yubel, getting Eternal Favorite, glossed out. Okay, this Yubel player, hardcore, heavily invested. Chaos Angel. At 3,800 left, back to the Primite player. Millennium Primite, so harder to Blue Eyes discard for Millennium Ankh. Activated. 2 pieces in hand and a 3 from deck. Getting the Exodia Fusion, glossed out. 0/0. That's very well thought out. Eternal Favorite, negate, courtesy of Exodia Fusion, and pass. Opening, discard Fuelos, Exod, eliminate everything, but you definitely don't want that when Yubel is a factor. Heart of the Blue Eyes, send a Yubel, Exodia Fusion, negate the opening. And if you noticed about Pyrrhay map not being activated, it's because it has to be exactly the start of your main phase 1, meaning it has to be the very first thing active. Straight up set Obliterate Blaze. Is it go time for Exodia? Another Millennium Monk. Two Exodia Fusions. Spirit of Yubel saved. Obliterate. Knowing that Spirit of Yubel goes back to hand, true question is each effect once per turn. Exile, banish. Get another piece, so that's 3. And Millennium Primite actually wins. Wow. Millennium Primite list. 5 pieces of Exodia basic. 3 shield. 1 golem. 1 Sengenjin. 1 Heart of the Blue Eyes. 3 Millennium Ankh. 3 Wedju Temple. Obliterate Blaze. 2 Exiled Fires of Rage. Obliterate. For the Primites, 2 Dragon Ether Barrel. 1 Lorely Load. 1 Drill Beam. And then the rest, non-engine. So 2 talents, Ultimate Slayer, 2 Thrust. And then the rest is hand traps. 3 Ash, 3 Fuelos, 1 of which is glossed out. 2 Nibiru. 3 Infinite Impermanence. Also, bonus points to you on that glossed out Golem. Extra that consists of the 3 Exodia fusions, 1 of which is glossed out. Double Garura, 1 of which is glossed out. Divine Scorpion. Snake Eyes Doom Dragon. Nerva, the Power Patron of Creation. Golden Cloud Beast Malong, glossed out. Wind Pegasus Adagnister. Glossed out Snake Eyes Vengeance Dragon. 2 Spriggans Merrymaker. Alistair Madness. Glossed out Cross Sheep. The perspective view of branded Predaplants. Nice little glossed out Ambulo melodies. Glossed out Predaplant Tribiotum. Royal Starving Venom Predapower Fusion Dragon. And with his hand, Beyond Krat. Real Normal Chlamydio Sundew. Chlamydio Sundew, there we go. Effect Veiler. Branded Fuse. Albion. Albion, Stay Sailor. And Permanent Albion. Toss out Biblisp. Biblisp. Getting Bufolicula. Scale to 2. PS1 being the chain. Predaplant Tribiotum. Bufolicula getting Triantis. Everybody gets a Predator counter courtesy of, I believe it's Triantis. Yep, Triantis does the Predator counter. And then Chain getting Patchwork. Patchwork for Fusion Substitution, which is always treated as polymerization. Also, shoutouts to 2017 Fusion Substitute in Zodiac combos. If you know, you know. And Patchwork also getting Edgem Chain. Biblisp, free special, Fusion Substitute for Amula Melodies. Glossed out, getting Predaplanting. Tribute for Darling Tonia Cobra, getting Ultra Poly. Hello. Banish Fusion Sub. Put back Amula Melodies, draw 1. Ultra Poly for Drago Stapelia. And 1 set. Albion straight up set. Branded Banishment. And pass. Tribute Dragostapelia for Gameciel. Real Normal Man, Attempt, Ash Blossom, and Phase, Predator Planning. Counter on everybody by tossing out Biblis, getting Bufolicula, and pass back to Predaplant. Biblis, Reborn, Scale to 2, Bufolicula, Fuse for Ambulo Melodies. Triantis back, courtesy of Bufolicula. Predator counters for everybody. Chlamydo Sundew, Real Normal. Fuse into Chimera Rafflesia. Attacking Man. Trivia Overton with 6,200. And Gameciel, make it lethal. Branded Predaplant, ladies and gentlemen. And as for the list, 1 Saracenian, 3 Biblisp, 3 Chlamydo Sundew, 3 Orpheus Scorpio, 1 Darlingtonia Cobra, Drosophilum Hydra, 3 Bufolicula, 2 Triantis. And then when it comes to the honorary polymerizations / support, the OG polymerization, fusion substitution, 3 Fryfer Patchwork, along with the 2 Edgem Chain, 2 Predator Practice, 1 Predator Planning. Oh, and Ultra Polymerization if working with the Predator Plant line still. 40 branded. In terms of to supplement the branded engine. So branded fusion, and the targets you usually toss out according to Albion, as seen from earlier, following the Albaz, stay Sailor Romarin to help out the Predator Plants. And then hand traps, 3 Ash, 3 Imperm, and then the rest is just Feather Duster and Super Poly. And as I already mentioned, branded banishment. Glossed out, by the way. Extra that consists of 2 Ambulo Melodies, one of which is glossed out, Garura, Chimera Rafflesia, Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, Dragostapelia, glossed out Trivia Overton, Guardian Chimera, Starving Venom, Predator Power Fusion Dragon, Royal, by the way, Light and Darkness Dragon Lord, card slaps, Predator Plant Verte Anaconda, Titani Clad, Albion branded, Lubellion, Mirror Jade. Interesting deck of choice. Perspective view of Red Dragon Archfiends, Royal Crimson, Royal Supernova. So this must be a 10 card extra deck. And with this hand, Crimson Gaia outright fixes it. Nothing? Shard of Greed. Okay, simplified game state. Okay, turns out it's going to be an official anime of battles of sorts, back and forth. So Tinkek, being the current biggest Dragon Maid right now, crashing by Tinkek. Kitchen, getting Parlor. Ditching Nud Jarl. Okay, this is straight up structure deck battles. So right now, Dragon Maid is in a major advantage from there. Kickback for Tinkek. 500 left. Apparently, one last chance for Red Dragon Archfiend. Nothing? Downtime flipped up. Dragon's Mirror. 2 giant dragons for show. Draw the 2. And Dragon Maid takes it. I mean, to the Duelist A of Red Dragon Archfiends, what just happened? This is straight up anime levels of anime levels type of a matchup. So, the One Ash Blossom, Raigeki, Swords of Revealing Light, Monster Reborn, Dragon's Mirror, Shard of Greed, Wabaku, Jar of Avarice, Infinite Impermanence, Guard Dragon Cataclysm, Negate Attack, Castle of Dragon Souls, and as for the Dragon Maid cards, 2 Nurse, 2 Ernest, 2 Laundry, 2 Nud Jarl, 2 Kitchen, 2 Tinkek, 3 Parlor, 2 Lorpar. Also, real cool news, when it comes to Dragon Maid Lorpar, to be specific, the first bullet point where you can discard her to target one face-up monster anywhere on the field. Players cannot activate that target's effects on the field this turn. So here's the crazy part about this. Lorpar being able to target one of the tower's monsters, and it makes it so that Lorpar applies to the player and not the monster. So in this context, for example, if Dragon Maids were to, for whatever the reason, go against Lunalights, Lorpar discard, target the Liger Dancer, and it makes it so that players are not allowed to activate the effects of Liger Dancer to, most cases, toss out a Lunalight to nuke all special summons. It's beyond crucial. Dragon Maid Sahermba, just 1. 2 Hospitality, 2 Changeover, 1 Welcome, 1 Send-Off, 1 Tidying, 1 Downtime. And the extra deck is just Cross Sheep, 2 Show, and 2 House. And last but certainly not least, the perspective view of Psychics. Lost Out Psychic and Punisher. Royal Punk Jam Dragon Drive. And with his hand, this should be nice. Also, for whatever the reason, in terms of Psychics in general, not all of them are related cards. So here's what I'm going to do. Next week, for the whole entire week, we're going to do some day-by-day operations from Monday through Friday. Is the study guide of Psychics, if possible, like, you know, to cover the monsters, the spells, the traps, and the extra deck throughout the whole entire week next week. E-Telly, Ash, Real Normal Mind Procedure, pay 2K for Teleport Fusion, Parallel Teleport Tribute, for Serene Psychic Girl, 1000 Loss, Banish Ukio, E-Telly Psychic Tracker, Silent Psychic Magician Synchro Summoned, Reborn the Banished Ukio, Synchro into Punk Jam, Pay 6 for Wagon. Teleport Fuse by banishing. Axon Kicker Oracle. Jam Dragon into Jam Fever and 1 set. Set 1 and pass. Real normal Wagon. Stronghold. Summon. Wagon getting Extreme Sessions. Detach. Pay 6. Draw 1. Draw 1 from Field Spell. Tribute Wagon for Folksy Tune. And I believe that was Prototype Psychic Blaster to discard to special Xiamen. Pay 6 for Rising Scale. Draw 1 from Extreme Sessions. Ukio Punk. Xiamen assisting the dragon with the boost. And Psychic Punks win. Three Serene Psychic Girl, 1 Psychic Wheeletter, Psychic Tracker, Punks, Ukio, Wagon, and Madame Spider, 3 Xiamen. Back to the Psychics, 1 Hushed Psychic Minister, 1 Mind Procedure, 2 Deer Notes, 1 of which is glossed out, 2 Virtual World Otohime Tao, 3 Prototype Psychic Blaster, 3 Folksy Tune, 2 of which are glossed out, 3 Ogre Dance, 2 Rising Scale, spell lineup, 2 talents, glossed out Extreme Sessions, 3 Emergency Teleport, 3 Parallel Teleport, 1 Teleport Fusion, Imperm, and Dangerous Gabu. Extra that consists of Rising Carp, Ultimate Axon Kicker, Axon Kicker Oracle, Absolute Axon Kicker, Silent Psychic Magician, Serene Psychic Sorceress, Thought Ruler Archfiend, Classic, Royal Dragon Drive, Cross Mind Archfiend, Virtual World QB Shenshen, Psychic Blaster Mark II, Amazing Dragon, glossed out Psychic and Punisher, Jirai Shin, the Cursed Thunder God, Jam Fever, and this has been James Polk with the top 5 duels of Spectate Saturday. If you can do better, drop a friend code, leave some replays open to the public, and maybe you can get featured on Spectate Saturdays bonus episodes. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and hit that notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And I shall catch you guys next time on another episode of Spectate Saturdays.